Sometimes it is the tiniest patients who require the most help. And Dr. Susan Alcott is a director of neonatology at GBMC. She joins us now. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I'm happy to have you here. So tell us a little bit more just about your role at the hospital.
I'm the director of neonatology, which means I help supervise the care in the neonatal intensive care unit here at GBMC. We're a 22-bed unit and take care of newborns with all kinds of needs. And when they're first born, many are there because they're born prematurely, or others have trouble when they're first born, that we need to help them with that transition into their new life.
And tell me, how did the pandemic affect care in the NICU?
Much of what we do has not changed. We're still caring for those babies. Lots of ladies have still been having babies, and we've been very full through this time. For us as a staff, it's been the interest of having to wear all the PPE and that usual thing. But I think the real impact has been on the families because of the visitor restriction. Having a child, even in the NICU, is a time of joy, a time that you want to share with friends and families. And we've had significant visitor restrictions with only the parents able to visit. And I know that's been very hard on them.
Yeah, that's a huge adjustment that people have to make. You have a big event that's coming up on Father's Day that is meant to help a lot of these families. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, we have an annual 5K race that happens on Father's Day. And we get a lot of our families have teams, a lot of other just people around GBMC that want to help the NICU have teams, and we run either a 1 mile or a 5K race. But a lot of the event not only is to raise money, but also to get people together and see each other. And it's such a joy to have families come back and see the nurses and physicians that helped care for them during these critical times. Last year, we had a completely virtual race. So we really missed out on that connection, even though we still, were able to participate to some degree. So people are very excited about some gathering this year.
Yes, to be able to come back. Thank goodness for these vaccines that are making that
possible.
Yes. And this money that's going to be raised from this Father's Day 5K, it really does a lot of good for what it is that you do at the NICU.
Having this additional money that we raised for this fundraiser allows us to do some of the extra things that are above and beyond the usual care. A lot of the money this year we're hoping to use to help establish our bereavement program to help families who are going through loss during this time, to buy a lot of memory making kits and a lot of support group. We're also hoping to then facilitate some of our equipment needs to help caring for some of these tiniest of babies.
And so how can we help support this 5K, whether we're running, walking, or we just want to support someone else to do it?
Absolutely. So anyone is open to be able to register, and you can find a website where you can sign up for either the 1 mile or the 5K, depending on how industrious you are. It's just on the GBMC campus, which is a very pretty wooded area to take a stroll. But if you don't feel like you want to take that stroll, but still want to help, you can go onto that same website and help sponsor the race and sponsor some of the runners or make a donation through that website. The website is gbmc.org/5K.
All right, gbmc.org/5K. Dr. Susan Alcott, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. Good luck for this run walk. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.